it's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Race number 4 next up. This is a fillies and mares 70 handicap that will be run over the 1800 meter trip. 2 is the off time, the start of jackpot 1. Favorite is number 12, Woodland Glade, at 3-1. True Love's Kiss at 7-2. Canford Queen is at 5-1. 6-1 about Ideal Gift, and then it is 10-1 and Better Bar. Those, the reserve runner Redu is scratched. And it's a race that I think there are a number of horses that do have winning chances. Numbers 3, 4, 6, 7 and 12 are the 5 horses that I think have got winning chances here. I'll give a quick comment on each horse. Number 3, Ideal Gift, a daughter of Ideal World. I think the 1950 was just a bit too far for her last time out. I think bringing her back in trip to 1800 meters will suit her nicely. Prior to her last start, she won her 2 races back-to-back, beaten Jalsumina and Summer Song. So she does have good form to her name. From a 3 draw, she'll get a nice run in transit. She was drawn 10 and 12 at her last 2 starts, so she'll be slightly closer to the action without having to do a lot of early work. And she's a 4-time winner with 3 wins on the poly track. So at 6-1, she's definitely going to be a filly that runs a good race. Number 4, True Love's Kiss. I think with quite a bit of speed in the race, this filly will actually be suited to that, because she is a horse that seems to take quite a keen hold in the early stages of the race. And last time out, despite her being towards the back end of the field, she was still taking a bit of a keen hold with Serena Moodley in the eyes. And then in a penultimate start, she just overdid things out in front, and she ran herself into a hole over the final bit. And as I mentioned, with speed on in the race, this filly will be able to settle nicely in the run-in. And I think that she's going to run a huge race, and 1800 meters, no issue for this daughter of Give Me the Green Light. She does have a big weight of 60.5 kgs on the back, but I think she's got a bit of ability, and I think that she could overcome that obstacle of 60.5, and she will be in the firing line. Number 6, Ladies World, comes in with just 55.5 kgs on the back. Now this is a daughter of One World, who ran against a lot stronger last time out in a fillies and mares 82 handicap. She's dropping in class, and in a penultimate start, when going from start to finish, I thought a nice gutsy performance. Now she will need to settle in the running if she is going to give herself any chance of actually finishing off a race. Muzieni takes a ride, and he could be the right man for the job for Harold Crawford and Michelle Ricks. She was only beaten 5 lengths last time out in a post-maiden effort, as I mentioned, against Stronger. And at around 10-1 in the market, there could be a bit of value about this filly. Despite her being a 2-year-old, I think she gets a decent pull at the weight with just 55.5 kgs on the back. And I think that she could definitely make her presence felt here. Number 7, Canford Queen, a filly that I was on the right side of last time out at around 10-1 in the market when she went all the way. I thought it was a very good ride from Jason Gates to get this filly home to beat Doctor's Orders by a narrow margin. She's only gone up to 3 points for that victory, which I think is fair. Her confidence is up. Sean Veal takes a ride. She is held by True Love's Kiss. When you have a look at the form lines in the maidens, she's got around 3 lengths to find, and she is 1.5 kgs better off, so she could close the deficit. But with her being a 2-time winner and a filly that's got confidence on her side, I wouldn't be surprised if she were to reel off a hat-trick. With number 6, Ladies World, likely to go forward. She's another filly that can go forward, but she could maybe opt for a bit of a seat in behind number 6, Ladies World, and she could finish off a race quite nicely and find a good kick late on in the day. And then number 12, Woodland Glade, who beat Stronger Company last time out when beating Escape Artist by a half a length. She's gone up 4 points for that victory. She does have an awkward draw to deal with. Gate number 12, she's going to have a work cut out, but her confidence is back, and she is a filly that now we're dropping in class, so she's got a bigger weight to carry. She's another one that could get involved. She's a well-bred daughter of Flower Alley, and finally got that second victory out the way last time out, and she's definitely one that will be there or thereabouts. So 3, 4, 6, 7 and 12. I think those are the 5 horses that I'm going to certainly include into the buy pot and the pick 6. And in terms of the place accumulator, well, at 10 to 1 in the market. I'll include number 6, Ladies Well, but the key with this filly is that she's got to settle early on in the run-in. Number 3, Ideal Gift. Number 4, True Love's Kiss. And number 7, Canford Queen. So I'll discount number 12, Woodland Glade. I think she just may have a work cut out from gate number 12. And I'll just go 3, 4, 6 and 7 in the place accumulator. But obviously if you want to include one more, well, then the obvious horse looks to be number 12, Woodland Glade. But I think this is a race where you could get a useful result in a bet like the Quartet, because as I mentioned, 6, 10 to 1, number 3 at 6 to 1, you've got Canford Queen at 5 to 1, all horses that could be horses that make that Quartet, give that Quartet dividend a bit of a boost, especially if they were to finish in that first position and beat horses like 4 and 12 for that top spot. But that's race number 4, a tricky look in a fillies and mares contest where you've got 5 horses that I think could have winning claims.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.